In the 17 games, I guess teams that have 9 home games one year would have 9 road games the next. There's a conversation as to what that 17th game would be. Not all of them would be international series games, but the way that the schedule is currently written, you play your division opponents twice. That's 6 games. You play another division in your conference. That's 4 games. Then you play in the 2 other divisions that you don't already have scheduled, your own and the other one in conference. You play the same place finishers in the 2 other divisions. So let's say an AFC East team plays the AFC South next year. They finished in 4th place in the AFC East. They play the 4th place team in the West and the North. And then you play an entire division in the NFC, like the NFC West. I guess the 17th game would have to come from the other conference, because you're not going to play another team in your own conference outside of your division twice, right? You got to make division games that important. That's what we keep talking about, of how important division games are. You're not going to take on a team outside your division twice in the same year, and certainly not another team in a division in another conference twice. So if you are in the AFC East, you play the NFC West, then what do? You play the same place finisher in another division in the NFC, like say the 4th place finisher in the NFC South, and that rotates every year. I mean, it's all doable, but it's confusing. But based on the dollars and cents of what you can charge, I mean, you can charge a new entire distributor a ton of money to just get that one extra playoff game. Let's say you want to stream it. Do you think a streamer would pay an absurd amount of money to say we'll stream a certain number of games throughout the season? Whoever streams, if you will, Thursday Night Football, right now it's Amazon. You don't think whoever streams a Thursday Night Football game as a third partner in wouldn't pay an absurd amount of money to do one playoff game?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's all playing out right here, right now. I like everything the way it is. I love the way it is. You called it perfect yesterday, Chris. But in this day and age, where everything's bigger and everything is up for interpretation, like, say, let's do the combine on television, circa 2005. Let's do the combine on television now in primetime in 2020.
Yes, but that's different.
Let's do the draft. Let's do the draft over 3 nights. Let's do the draft over 3 nights in different cities. Let's do honestly, and
I understand.
And this was all.
Those are non-playing events. This isn't September to end of January. The season is perfect. It's in a nice 5-month box, and away we go.
I just think, man, the way, and I'm just don't want to be hypocritical about it. I don't like it. I will be tuned in to the wild card game, where the wild card weekend, this is the way I would imagine would have to work. Right now, wild card Saturday starts at 4:30 Eastern with whatever game the Houston Texans are hosting, and then there's the night game, and then on Sunday there's the 1 o'clock and the 4 o'clock. So if you're adding 2 games, you'd add one in the earliest window on Saturday, so the games would start at 1 in the afternoon.
It'd be like a regular Sunday.
1, 4, and 8.
Yeah.
And then the other playoff game would be at night. The window would be at night. Now, you wouldn't put the 7th seed at night, but you'd put like the big finale of wild card Sunday weekend.
So
instead of at 4, it would be at 8.
So let's do you have it in front of you last year? Like, can we play this out?
Well, no, I mean, what I'm saying is you add 2 other games, but the 2 other games that are added at 1 in the afternoon on Saturday and 8 at night on Sunday don't have to be the 7th seed versus the 2 game. That could be put anywhere. You're adding 2 extra games, which means you're adding 2 extra windows. Do you know how much money you could say to your television partner that says, hey, there's blood. This is our stone. We've got none left in it. Well, how would you like a Saturday night? How would you like a Sunday night finale instead of that 4 o'clock game that you put on Fox or CBS or NBC? Now you get it at 8 o'clock Sunday night. How do you guys like that idea? Ladies, like that idea? Sold.
So Steelers Chiefs would have been that what? What game would that have been? That would have been early Sunday because that probably would have been a blowout.
I don't know. You never, like, we could sit here and game that all out, but.
Titans Patriots could have been Saturday night.
And the 17th game that you add, in my mind, would add a 19th week to the season. Because right now, 16 games is 17 weeks with the 1 bye. You add another bye week, okay, and 17 games now equals 19 weeks. So push everything back 2 weeks. Championship Sunday would now be in sweeps month in February.
But we haven't
How do you
heard
like
that
that,
yet,
blood
have
and
we?
stone? I'm just.
No,
this is the way it would have to be.
You're not second bye week.
You're not going to start it earlier. You're not going to start the season on Labor Day weekend.
But has that been tossed out there in these talks,
What?
the second bye week?
How do you not have one? What, you're just going to add in another game and you don't get it?
I haven't seen that anywhere.
But this is the way that you push everything back 2 weeks, and now Super Sunday is on President's Day weekend. Who amongst all of us here wouldn't want to?
I'm for that.
To have Monday off after the Super Bowl. Okay, and I know you're like,
But that's an easy thing to say. Like, who's not going to watch Wild Card Week? Of course, we're all watching anyway.
well, this is the point. So
But
if you're all
we don't need 6 games on Wild Card Weekend. The 4 is just fine, and it's pretty perfect as it is.
okay, when it happens, and when it actually goes down, and it's lit, like March Madness.
Or what if half the games are blowouts and it's not interesting to watch?
Right, which is why, just to bring it all full circle, the NBA might have heard the way that we just started talking and say that's just the way this regular season is going.
Because a 13-3 team is playing a 7-10 team, and the spread is
You run the
16
risk.
points, and it's like,
You run
this
that
is
risk.
not good football. Why did we do this?
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.